So in our previous video, we saw that how we can use the alerts in your React Native app, and we also created a simple app in which I have demonstrated the use of alerts. In this video, we are going to learn how you can implement different kinds of buttons in alerts. By default, there will be only one button when you use alerts, and do not define any external buttons. But here in this video we will be learning that how you can use different kind of buttons, provide different kind of buttons to the users. So just create a project in React Native and open it and visit Studio Code. You can preview it on Android simulator or iOS simulator. I've already opened the iOS simulator, and you can run the app by npm start. So to demonstrate the use of alerts with buttons, we are going to build a simple app in which I will be creating three text input, in which user will be entering the details like name, age and gender, and there will be one button. When user press on that button, if alert will be asking to users that are you sure that you are willing to submit all the details that you have entered, and if I press yes, then all the details will be displayed. If I press no, then no details will not be printed on the screen. So let us just create variables for that. Name, by default it will be an empty string. Age, by default it will be 0. And let's say gender. To use the to provide the gender, the ideal way is to use the radio button, but we have not studied that yet, so I'll be using text input for that, but in future we'll be using radio buttons. So here our three variables. Let us first import the text input. This is set closing element. So on change text, we will be getting text, and we will be passing it to set name. Another for age, set gender. Because I have created the three text input, let us just save it. You are not saying anything because we have not provided any styling. I have already created a style. Background color is pink, padding is 20, and margin top is also 20. Let us just apply style property to it. Now as you can see, let us also add the placeholder so user can understand what he's supposed to enter. Name, age, and gender. As you can see, name, age, and gender. Now let us create a button. Title will be submit. And let us create a text in which name, age, and gender of that person will be displayed. Okay, so let us provide the unpressment. So whenever user press on this button, it will be calling a function. Let's name it press handler. Now let us define that function. Now we'll be using alerts. So first of all, we need to import the alert. Alert. Now first of all, we provide the title of the alert box. Let's say details, then message. Are you sure you want to submit? And then the button, it will be an array. So here you can list the buttons which you need to create. In Android, usually in Android you can only create only 3 buttons, but in iOS you can create as many as you want. So first of all, the text of the button, which will be yes. What happened when we press? So detail will be already in these variables when user start typing. So we will be just logging the detail on the console that user uh, press the button. Let's say yes is pressed. Second will be no. So what happened when user press no? When user press no, we will be setting all these variables to their default values. So we will be creating another function for that. Let's say no handler. Let us create another function. Set name will be again empty string. Set age again will be 0. Set gender also again empty string. Okay, so we have created the alerts. The heading is details and messages. Are you sure you want to submit? When user press yes, we only logging on console that yes is pressed, and when user press no, then all these value will be again to the default values. So let's just save it, and let me just toggle the keyboard. Okay, so name, let's abbreviate H. As you can see, as I'm typing, the detail displaying here, gender. So if I press submit, you can see we are getting two buttons. Earlier we only got one buttons because it was by default. So when I pressed yes, you can see yes is pressed. These logs are from the previous. Okay, so let me just again press yes so you can understand. As you can see, yes is pressed. So let me just now click on the no. When I click on no, this detail will be their default values again. So when I press here, 0. As you can see, the name and genders are empty string and the age is 0. So this is how you can create a custom alerts in which you can provide multiple buttons according to your needs. So thanks for watching.